Hi, it's Brad for bradthepainter.com. I wanted to just make a quick video about the way I do some priming. I found this old child's teaching tool, I guess, and I wanted to paint it. I'm going to make a sign for our video. So I need to prime this. I've already sanded it and hit it with a damp cloth. And this is the way I go about it. Priming. I don't know if these colors are going to bleed through. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. But in any case, I need a good bonding, and this is the #1 sort of low level primer when you need some real good bonding. It's interior, exterior. It's from Benjamin Morse. I've used it for a really long time. You can see I'll be up in our cans. Can you see? I hope so. We open cans with the 5-in-1. We don't carry those little doodads. Have them in the shop though. The way I go about priming, generally, when I need something done, what I do is I've been criticized, and you can criticize me again if you want. But inside a can like this, I leave an old brush. And here's my stir stick from before too. This paint is, sticks is like mud inside here, but it really doesn't matter. It's got, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use sticks and hit this with sticks. If any of these reds in particular bleed through, I'm going to use bin. And I do the same. This is the the nuclear powered primer. This is you don't get a better primer. Inside, I have a brush, and this is really nasty. I don't have my respirator with me, and I'm not even going to well, I won't need to open it because I won't know if these will bleed through. But I know I'm going to get great bonding with sticks. And what brush do I want to use? Sometimes, well, I have the brush in here, of course, yes. So you can see, is that good to use? Yeah, it is, actually. I think I'll bring some of the water into the solution. And so the basic bottom line is I use sticks when I don't know, but I do need good bonding. I don't know if I need stain blocking or not, but in most cases, things are taken care of. I mean, I've already taken care of my stains in case. Oops, I didn't want to hit that door yet. So I'm going to be able to sand this down. I don't really care. It's just a sort of a background sign, and when I find out whether or not the sticks has enough power to block these colors. That's all I need to know. If it doesn't, then I open my bin and I pull out my little brush and I hit it in the spots that, oh, this bled through, or like a wood knot. That's when I just pull out the bin. And this comes in a spray, but when you spray it, it really toxifies the whole room. It's just really horrible, and so many times I've done that without a respirator when I was young and stupid. Not like I am now. But anyway, I buy it in the can. It's a really good value in a can. So that's really all I wanted to say here. Just maybe I'll just keep going and finish this up. And I wanted to say a couple of things when I am painting sort of anything. Something I learned from some Italian painters in New Jersey is something, and I call it the Italian shake because they were Italian. What you want to, if you're just brushing something and you're going back and forth and back and forth, what are you going to do? You're going to wipe your paint off like this each time? Well, that's not what we do. And I learned this maybe just a few years into my work as a professional back in the 80s. What you do is you have a dry brush. You dip, you hold, you shake, and you can see. It takes a long time after that shake for anything to drip off. Of course, this is pretty thick stuff, but so instead of I've seen I've seen professional painters. They dip in and then they sculpt it, and that takes twice as long as actually doing it this way. On an ordinary day, I probably would have had some kind of white in a roller, and I probably would have put, even if I was using like a ceiling white, I would have finished my ceiling paint. I would not have cleaned my roller, and I probably would have gone straight into this. put it in a bucket, quick roll, but this is so small, and this is really all I'm doing right now. So now I wait, and now I see, will anything bleed through? And if it does, I hit it with bin. I really don't think it's going to. This red around the edge is very likely going to, but I'm going to repaint that red. So anyway, that's just the basics of primer. I carry these too all the time. Sticks and bin. It's really all you need. There are other applications for other primers, sure, but those are my number 1 and number 2.